that's more like it. The techno-pop version of the Loveline theme. I am Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. He's a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. I don't even have to read that, Drew. I've committed it to memory.
I'm truly impressed.
Let me give the phone numbers out. 1-800-LOVE-191. Can you turn that crap down a little, Mike? Thank you very much. Give me a headache. 1-800-568-3191. The faxes are coming our way at 310-854-4455. And Drew and I were talking about 4 minutes ago about a girlfriend of mine that I'd broken up with, or actually she broke up with me.
Oh, really?
Well,
it's not the way you told the story in the past. It's interesting how that changes.
I'm coming clean on the air.
Indeed you
are.
are.
It was a mutual thing. This is about 5-6 months ago. And I went with her for about 2 years, and I brought her around to the different functions and people's houses and mutual friends and all that kind of stuff. And, like, after everyone found out we broke up, everyone came up to me and went, yeah, good thing that girl's nuts. And I thought to myself, what the hell are you saying? You know, we may get back together again.
Is she listening tonight?
Well,
you're not getting back together again.
We're not getting back together again. But what I'm saying is you don't know that. I mean, when a couple breaks up, and we broke up, this was for the first time.
Right.
When you break up for the first time, there's about a 70% chance you're going to try it one more time.
If you're like over 25, yeah, I'd say that's probably right.
You're going to give it one more shot before you call it quits for good.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if you're a friend, don't run over to the person's house and go, that person was nuts. The hell were you thinking about? Because both of them are going to come over holding hands
if
the following week for dinner.
Here's the really revealing fact of something like that, and that is that if you're thinking to yourself, what is he doing with her? She's nuts. He must be kind of nuts, too, by definition.
Why?
The pathology attracts. We've talked about that before. What's sickest in us what attracts us to and attracts us from.
Oh, you mean they're calling me nuts, too?
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that I can take.
Right.
But just don't call my bitch nuts. You know what I'm saying? Shonda?
Yes.
Turn your radio down.
Okay.
You're on Loveline.
Okay, hi.
Hey.
Turn your radio off, okay?
Okay.
All right, what's going on?
Okay, when I masturbate, I can't have an orgasm. And I want to know, what can I do to get into that more?
If you're masturbating and you're not having an orgasm, isn't it just scratching yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not actually, is it? I guess it could. Is it actually masturbating if you don't have an orgasm?
Right, yeah, it is.
And also, when I do have an orgasm, I pee all over the place every time. Is that normal?
It's not normal, but there's something called female orgasmic incontinence. Where some women will do that occasionally. You know, it's one of those things. I suppose you could do Kegel exercises, which are sort of exercises that strengthen the
Explain
muscles.
the Kegel exercise.
It's the muscles. If you were to try to interrupt that urine stream, the muscles you would use to do that, you contract them rhythmically, consciously several times during the day and try to sort of do sets of contractions to try to strengthen them. This sort of thing tends to help.
Jane Fonda ought to come out with a Kegel video.
Oh, jeez.
A bunch of elderly people in leotards standing over buckets,
Oh, my God.
experimenting.
All right.
I'm just saying it could do some good. So you can't have you can't reach orgasm when you masturbate.
Mm-hmm.
But on the off chance or off occasion that you do reach orgasm, you pee all over the place.
Yeah.
That's a rough deal. I mean, and why do you want to have an orgasm if you're going to ruin the sofa?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, when you're with a man, do you pee all over the place?
Yes.
Really? So you've never had an orgasm without lighting it up?
Only about 2 or 3 times.
Wow. Doesn't that, so it must make you kind of self-conscious to be around guys?
Yeah. Well, I'm only with one, so he understands.
Is he just in there wearing like a rain slicker and like he's at some kind of Gallagher concert or something?
No.
No?
No.
He doesn't care?
No, he doesn't care.
But I bet he doesn't go down on you.
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah.
Is he there?
No, he's not here right now.
Because we're going to have to come up with some kind of award for this guy. The John Wayne medallion. Man, this guy's got guts. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what to do. What's you got to do? See a gynecologist?
No, that's just what happens sometimes.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it for life?
As far as I know. I mean, I just did the exercises, and that's as far as I know.
All right, look into the whole Kegel thing.
Okay.
All right. She didn't sound too upset about the whole thing.
That's why I didn't really want to get into much more with her.
Everything maybe was bogus?
If it wasn't bogus, it wasn't bothering her very much anyway. So
You need to have people in pain in order to answer their question?
They need to be serious about their concerns, or why bother?
Well, when you've been living with something for a long time, you get used to it. It becomes matter of fact. AJ,
Hello.
you're on Loveline.
Okay, I have a question.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
how come a doctor will hold a guy's balls and say, cough?
That's not what we do. A doctor will examine the testicles first to see if there are any masses in there, because young males get cancer of the testes, okay?
Okay.
Then when they say to cough, what they're doing is sticking their finger up into the inguinal canal, which is the canal that actually extends from the abdomen down into the testes. Your testes travel down that canal as you're developing. They drop down. They actually start up in your abdomen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they start where ovaries start, and they move and they migrate down into the sac. That's true.
They migrate.
They migrate.
I think we should tag one of these wild testes and trace their migration. We'll get Marlon Perkins and Jim, like sacked out behind a pillow with some binoculars or something.
Well, so when they stick their finger up this canal, if they say when somebody coughs or when they exert pressure in their abdomen, if there's a hernia, the hernia sac will come down that canal.
Really?
Yeah.
How lovely.
For the winter, or will just stay down
It
there?
will just during the cough.
Yeah, but
hopefully.
so that's not a hernia check.
That's a hernia check.
But what about as an adult when you get a hernia check?
That's a hernia check. They're pushing their finger up into the canal.
Yeah, but the sac has already. I mean, the ball has dropped.
Yeah, but the canal is still there.
It's already New Year's.
What is a hernia?
What is a hernia? I'll show you what a hernia is. I got a lump. I want to show him this lump.
I've seen hernias.
Have you seen my lump?
I've not, but I've seen hernias.
Seriously, I want to do this.
All
Maybe
right,
this will
all
be a love line first.
All
I'm
right,
going to show you a
now?
lump.
Right now?
Right now. I'm going to show you
Can you
a
pull?
lump.
Is there like
and-
a drape
No,
you
I
can
don't-
pull here or something
no,
ridiculous?
This is a medical thing.
Yeah, that means you guys have to leave the room. We can't hear you, Ann.
No, Ann, you get on the air, narrate for a second. I'm going to show
All right.
Drew my lump.
All right.
But
I don't mind if you see.
But what a hernia is your guts coming down that canal.
All right, but I got my guts coming out of another place. I really do have something. All right,
Stand up.
Ann,
Are you going to touch him, Drew?
You have to touch these things. I need a glove.
No, you don't need a glove. Come on, you love me. You know I'm clean, Doc.
Go. Let's get this.
All right.
Drop him. Let's go.
We got the guys from Blur looking in, too. All right. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Touch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a hernia.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I have a hernia?
Yeah.
Can you
I'd have to
fix it?
do this to be sure, but yeah, I think that's what it is.
Well, what else would that lump be?
It's probably a hernia. Look, it's almost for sure.
Am I okay, though? I mean,
You're fine.
I'm going to make the show?
I'm going to set you up with a good surgeon.
All right, AJ, I'm dying. You happy?
Hey, Adam,
Yeah.
how come no one calls you the philosopher warrior anymore?
Well, I'm not going to go on a long diatribe about the K-Rock management, but we were told it wasn't a good idea and we should stop it.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
But appreciate you bringing it up. All right, I'm dying here on Loveline.
No, you're not dying. You just need a surgery.
Steve, how are you?
Drew.
Hey, Steve.
Drew.
Steve.
What's going on?
Not much. What's up with you?
Not much. I just wanted to ask you on when do you know when to say that is an abusive relationship or not? I mean, abusive childhood. Like when everybody calls in with problems, you tell them that.
Yeah, some of it, Steve, is just like my gut. You know, you get a feeling around when people are talking who've been through that kind of trauma. I mean, I've dealt with and treated enough people that have been through that you get a sense of it. If I had to sort of...
Steve, we have a big abuse wheel back here. Drew, just, come on, Drew, don't give
it.
this
All right,
gut
spin the
crap.
abuse wheel.
You just spin it. We have a big hopper here. We pull it out.
In terms of things that I look for, I mean, just basic things. A lot of chaos in relationships, a lot of destructive acting out sexually and with drugs, impaired intimacy, frequent abusive relationships. That people don't do that unless something's happened to them, typically. Okay?
All right, because I listen to you guys every night, and it seems like every night you tell. I'm not doubting your.
The amazing thing, and the really disturbing thing to me, is that I have to say that every night. That abuse of children is so common in our country, it is staggering. And that even now, it's increasing at an exponential rate, not just because people are doing it more, but because the people that were abused when they were children go out and when they're young teenagers and then when they are older children and then again when they are adults, they will tend to abuse children. So you have children abusing children who go out and then abuse more children.
Right.
It's a terribly destructive situation.
It's one of those negative cycles. Am I right, Drew?
Absolutely.
Hey,
All right.
Adam.
Yeah,
Can I ask you something? You have to. Will you answer this?
I will.
Do you own a bong?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
You had to think about that.
Yeah, I did. I had to search my hall closet in my mind's eye to realize if I had a bong. I did. I used to have a bong.
Because I hear you talk about bong risen a lot and stuff like that.
Well, I know a lot about bongs. I have to do something to kill the pain, Steve. Take care. Have another load for me. Oh, God bless you. Where do you want to go, Drew? 4? All right. David.
Hey.
You're on Loveline.
Hey, Andrew. I'm sorry, Adam.
Yes.
And Drew.
You know, we got the boys from Blur coming in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Pretty excited about that?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, just fake it, would you?
Yeah.
What's your question?
Okay, I have a question. All right, I'm 28 years old, right? And I have a 14-year-old son, and every time his son or his friend come over to our house or whatever, he's always telling his friends that I'm his brother. And I don't know why he does it.
Jokingly?
Huh?
Jokingly? Or
No, seriously.
as though he's trying to pass you off as his brother?
Yeah, because I look young for my age or whatever, but that's still...
Do you think that he does that because he's proud you're young looking and a cool guy, or because he's embarrassed and wants to pass you off as something you're not?
I don't know, but like you said, I think he's embarrassed.
He's embarrassed.
Wait, I want to do some math here. You're 28.
Uh-huh.
Your son is 14.
Uh-huh.
Is he your biological son?
Yeah.
What part of Kentucky are you from? What?
No.
You mean, wait a minute. You knocked someone up when you were 13?
14.
Well, I mean, could have even been 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Really.
How old was the woman?
She was 16. And I no longer see her anymore.
Wow.
Do you know how many babies are born to teenagers in this country?
Like 5?
No, routine.
What do you mean? How many? I don't know.
I don't
a
forget
bunch.
I don't want to use the data that I don't recall accurately, but it was, again, phenomenal.
But you mostly hear about it with women. I mean, you mostly...
Yeah, well, they're having sex with teenage guys.
All right, but wait a minute. You hear about 14, 15, 16-year-old women getting pregnant.
Correct.
And I'm always assuming that it was 17, 18, 19-year-old guys and deranged family members who were knocking them up.
I think that's a reasonable assumption, but it's not exclusively the case. I'm sure of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So do you go to, open house with him and stuff?
Huh?
I mean, you don't date the same women, though, do you?
No.
Okay, you don't want to make the same mistake twice. All right, so let's get back to your question. You want to know whether to take this personally or not?
Yeah.
Is your son around?
No.
Where is he?
He's at his friend's house.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Last I checked, he was.
You got the friend's phone number?
Yeah.
I think we should call him.
If you want to.
Yeah, we're up to it, and we're going to straighten this whole thing out.
Okay.
I think you're going to find he's coming from love.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You think he's coming from shame, humiliation, and embarrassment?
Yeah, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, something. We'll figure it out. There's no way we can know without talking to him, so we'll talk to him.
Larry.
Yeah.
You're on Loveline.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I have a question concerning stretch marks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like I have them at the side of my thighs. And, it's kind of embarrassing. And,
Are you on any medication?
No.
Are you overweight?
I'm not overweight.
You pregnant?
No.
Did you gain weight suddenly? Even though you're not overweight?
I think because I grew, in a short time.
You grew in height?
Instantly, yeah.
In height.
Yeah, that's what, I heard something about stretch marks, Drew, although I'm going to butcher this up. But
I'm sure.
But I heard that it wasn't from stretching that caused it.
It's from what?
Well, here's the part where things get a little fuzzy. But all I'm saying is you sort of assume that the skin stretches out, and that's what creates the marks. But
it's when the elastin breaks down in the beneath the skin.
Sure, that's what I meant. The elastin,
and that can happen from rapid stretching of skin. It can.
Will the stretch marks go away when the skin retracts?
No.
No. So that's it.
They'll just look different.
Larry, what nationality are you?
Mexican.
Oh man.
They turn dark too often.
Yeah, they turn dark, and you got no hair.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, it sort of hides them.
Oh, okay.
But is there any treatment or?
You could talk to a cosmetic or plastic surgeon. There may be some laser treatments that are available, but if 15 to 18 is when people tend to really preoccupy about their physical appearance. I would give it some time before you worry about it, because I bet it's a lot less than you really think it is, okay?
But it's like they're all over my thigh.
Well, you can get...
It's like where my knee to my hip.
All right, listen. Wear pants.
And I wonder if they're really stretch marks.
And do guys, do women get stretch marks as easily as guys? Do they have some sort of thing that helps them with it because of the pregnancy?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because you don't see women, they get pregnant, they put on 40 pounds sometimes.
They get stretch marks.
And they get stretch marks, but then they seem to go away or something. You know? All right. When Drew shakes his head, it means no. Nicolette.
Yes.
You're on Loveline.
Oh, good. My problem is my husband and I have been married for 5 years, and we have 3 children, and I've lost my sex drive for him.
Do you have stretch marks?
A few, yeah.
Uh-huh.
See, and they don't go away. When was your last child?
4 months ago. 4.5 months ago.
Do you think that perhaps that has something to do with why you have the decrease?
It started before I even gave birth.
You've lost it for him.
Well,
he's still on it for you?
Yeah. We went to a therapist because the problem started maybe a year after we got married, and then the therapist helped us and told me to, fantasize about somebody that I really like.
Other than him. Very nice.
Was this in front of him?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Did the therapist hand him a David Hasselhoff mask? My God.
No, he just told me to fantasize because it helped him.
While he was sitting in the room?
Yes. Yes.
It wasn't even one of those things where what's your husband's name?
My husband's name is Steve.
Yeah, you go ahead, Steve. Pull the car around. I want to square a few things away with Nicolette, and then tell you. But he said it right in front of the guy.
He said it right in front of him, because we were, both of us were lost, and neither one of us want to separate. I love him very much, and he loves me very much.
Let's get the facts clear here first. You've lost your sex drive just for him, or just in general?
Just for him. I mean,
he is not attractive to you anymore.
No.
Who do you fantasize about?
Billy Crystal.
Oh my God! You do need therapy, Billy Crystal.
I am serious. Because they look similar. I mean, not identical, but they, So I thought maybe that would be a good person.
I wouldn't know how to take that if I was a husband. I mean. First off, I would be insulted that you didn't pick someone a little funnier. Like, I'd want you fantasizing about maybe Dennis Miller or some guy did a voice from The Simpsons or something good. But you picked Billy Crystal. Now, Drew, you answer me this. If your wife, Lord knows she probably does, but let's just say she doesn't. If your wife was going to fantasize about another man while you were having sex with her, would you want it to be some, hunky guy from what is that, Battle of the
I think you just
Titans or whatever the hell that show is? What is that show, Gold Warriors? What the hell is that show where they run around and smack everyone with a Bataka bat?
American Warriors.
American Gladiators. Would you want it to be like Ice from American Gladiator?
I would want that to be filed under better not even to be discussed or know anything about.
Wow.
File that with old boyfriends.
Yeah, Ice is female, I was just told in my ear, but which could even get more confusing. And I wonder what Billy Crystal's wife thinks about. Maybe you guys could work a trade out. Maybe she could think about your husband.
What are you going to do to help Nicolette? What are you going to do?
First, I'm going to ridicule her for about 15
you've
more
done
minutes.
That. No, you've run out of time. You've done ridiculing.
Nicolette, isn't it a psychological thing with women when they lose their sex drive for their partner?
A feeling thing.
A feeling thing, right. Yeah. I mean, isn't it that is he not treating the kids right? Is he not treating you right? You know what I mean?
No, he's doing everything fine. That's why I don't understand why this is happening.
How long have you been together with him?
5 years.
And had you had any long relationships prior to that?
Yes, I did with my first child's father. I was together with him for 2.5 years.
And what happened with that relationship?
It was a bad relationship.
She pictured Slappy White when he was on top.
That was an abusive relationship.
Yes.
So,
all right.
But I had gotten over that, so that wasn't.
Maybe you didn't. Maybe you haven't.
Yeah.
Adam's going to suggest something I think that I would agree with.
I say you two better get back into the therapist's office, and this time pick a woman therapist, and this time pick one that has a degree hanging on the wall. We're back. We got more Loveline. I am Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. We have the boys from Blur here, Graham, Dave, and Damon. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Yes, they're very English. What? Let me get the phone numbers out before we get into this stuff, because I have an ex-stripper girlfriend that lives in Hounslow that I need you guys to look
Hounslow?
up. Yeah, you know where
Middlesex.
that is? Middlesex?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, like around the airport, I guess?
Yeah.
I've never been there, but she always said I live by the airport. That's why her hearing was bad. 1-800-LOVE-191, 1-800-568-3191. Faxes.
Oops.
310-854-4455. And we got the boys from Blur here. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
You guys got a new CD, The Great Escape.
Yeah.
Now, I was looking at, what do they call the inside of the CD these days? Is this the jacket or the liners? Or
I don't know. Have they worked out what...
The inlay card.
Inlay card.
Oh, this is? And you guys have a whole almanac in here.
Yeah.
I can't get it out without destroying it. But there's like all the lyrics to the songs, and there's like a picture that sort of fits the title of the song and all that.
Good for reading on the toilet.
Yeah, that's where I read it, actually. Did you guys come up with that yourselves, or was that like...
Yeah, sort of, yeah. We wanted it to be like an in-flight magazine.
Yeah, it's real fascinating here. Drew, did you get a look at this? And you guys played with the Rentals. He doesn't care. You guys played with the Rentals. So you're with the Rentals at the Wheel Turn?
Matt was down here, wasn't he, night before last? I think.
Right. They were great. How'd the show go?
Oh, good.
Yeah? They opened for you guys?
Yeah, they're marvellous.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you guys had a good set?
Yeah.
And you guys are going to be in Denver tomorrow night? Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Playing at the Mercury Cafe?
Whatever that is.
I think it's a place where you guys are going to be playing.
Okay.
Sounds ice.
You want to go to the phones and help us out with some calls?
Yeah.
You guys like Benny Hill?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Don't they kill you in England if you don't like Benny Hill?
Of course we like Benny Hill.
Yeah, okay. All right, Drew, we're going to the phone.
3.
Here we go. John.
Oh, my question is for Dr. Drew.
Yeah, John, go ahead.
All right. I mean, I've been having, sex with my girlfriend for, the past month. And every time I have sex with her, she seems to, when she, when she seems to orgasm, she seems to urinate every time she orgasms.
Are you sure she's urinating?
John,
Yeah,
turn your radio down.
I'm sure.
The only thing more annoying than your voice is your voice twice,
I'm
John.
But every time she does orgasm, I mean, she's, grunting and everything like that.
She's like, what?
But every time she orgasms, she urinates, and I can feel it.
Are you sure
come down.
This is the boyfriend of the girl that called earlier.
Right.
No.
But you heard that call.
What call? No, this is I mean, I have a totally different story because, she urinates every time.
You have the same
orgasm.
You have the same story, John, and it's called female orgasmic incontinence. Some women have this. I'm not aware of any treatment for that, but God knows maybe somebody, a gynecologist, would have a treatment.
Well, there should be some sort of protective device or something a guy could arm himself with.
Well,
am I right? I mean, some kind of shop goggle with welding mask or something.
No,
John, this makes it a little tough on you, doesn't it?
Kind of, but not really, because she's having an orgasm, though, which makes me feel good.
Right. It's bittersweet, is what it is.
But it does not make me feel good.
I like getting pissed on, don't you?
Do you?
Extreme coming down.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
I mean, what's going on here?
What is what?
What is going on here? She orgasms. I mean, I know when she orgasms because, her vaginal muscles and everything.
Right.
Yeah, but at the same time, a stream is coming down, which is leaking down my
John,
penis.
And it happens.
It has happened.
It happens.
With you?
No, it's got a name. So it's a syndrome. And to my knowledge, it doesn't have any treatment. But God knows we may have somebody fax us something about what is available out there.
Well, we should start a club. I mean, we shouldn't, but John should. I mean, there should be some kind of organization, of friends of people who get peed on when they have sex or something. I haven't come out with the letters yet, but you know what I'm saying? We're getting a lot of these calls. You guys ever have this problem?
No, not really.
No.
I'm amazed that 2 people inside of 10 minutes have got this problem.
Oh, this is America. Everyone pees on each other
Is it
here.
a Californian thing?
Maybe I'm missing out on something.
Yeah, it's almost like a greeting. As a matter of fact, if you guys want to fit in, next time you meet like some record rep or something, and he extends his hand,
whoop it out.
Just pee on it. Yeah, it'll earn his respect.
Okay, we've learned something.
All right, it's a learning experience here on Loveline. Ann,
Hi.
hey, you're on Loveline. We got the boys from Blur here.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I guess. I've never heard of them, but hi.
Honey, they're fantastic. Are you crazy?
No, I just never heard of them.
Okay. Quit being so brutally honest, Ann.
Okay, I don't know if mine's I guess it's a comment from last night whenever you were talking about women's relationships, friends.
Right. The whole women, how they are uptight about their same-sex relations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had that problem because I think I have better relationships with men than women because I think it goes back to my relationship with my sister.
And what was that like?
Terrible.
What happened?
She always hated me from the time I was born.
Why?
Jealous, I guess. That's the only thing
It's
we've
just
all come up with.
plain old sibling rivalry.
Yes, and I mean she's like 40 now, and I'm 35, and it hasn't changed. She hasn't.
I'll give you, Ann. I'll give you an example of the difference between men and women. If two women show up at the same party and they're wearing the same dress, they're going to be pissed. They're going to yell at each other. They're going to accuse each other of copying each other. If two guys show up, Ann, would you let me finish my crappy analogy? If two guys show up wearing this,
doctor, who is this?
Shut the hell up! I'm talking.
It's Adam. It's not me. Believe me.
Two guys show up wearing the same shirt. They're going, hey, look at that. We're wearing the same shirt. High five. This is fantastic.
Okay, that's right. You're right. For most women,
and so
I fit in that category. It's like I could care less.
But you have what, acted out the same relationship with women that you had with your sister in subsequent relationships throughout your life?
It seems to that degree that women really are catty individuals. For the
but you're not open to anything else with them because that's all you've known, huh?
Exactly. I mean, because they think I'm pretty, and they feel threatened. And
just like your sister.
Pardon?
Just like your sister.
Yeah.
And you married?
Yes.
Your husband like you okay?
Loves me to death.
All right.
Next call.
Next call. What do you need him for,
No,
right?
She does. She should. Look, people do need same-sex relationships. People have to sort of take care of themselves, and some of their needs are usually unable to. You can't. A husband or wife can't meet all of someone's needs.
No, absolutely
not.
not.
It's not fair.
And how can you talk about how much you hate women to another woman?
Well,
and how can you talk about how much you hate men and what pigs men are to another man?
As you've said, men you can do whatever, and men are okay with it.
All right.
Right.
All right.
But she does need to try to learn how to have relationships with women because that's going to be important to her. She's going to have to find somebody who she can trust. It's going to be tough for her.
I don't think I'd like Ann if I was a girl. That was just my initial impulse.
But she doesn't want you to like her because that's how she's used to relating to women.
Forget about her. Let's talk to the guys from Blur. You guys, anyone here married?
Yeah.
Yes. How long?
Nearly 2 years.
2 years. How's that going?
Pretty good.
Yeah. She's back in England?
Yeah.
Now, you guys live there full time?
Mm-hmm.
And whereabouts in England do you live?
In London.
Because I had this stripper girlfriend lived in Hounslow.
As you said.
It's the fourth time you mentioned it.
Middlesex, near the airport.
But I think there's a bond there between us.
That's why I hear
yes.
so
Can we
bad.
touch?
Be my buddy.
And you guys are single?
No.
No.
Girlfriends. Yeah, partners.
Partners?
Mm.
You mean like you pick up a new partner each town you play in?
No. We have partners, but then we're not married.
But you're faithful to them and everything when you're on the road?
Yeah.
Is that a little tempting
Most
sometimes?
of the time.
Yeah, because you're playing in front of all these women. They're throwing their bras and stuff at you.
Well, that's only just started to happen in America. It's a new thing for us.
Right, but you don't cheat on them?
No.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to check that out. We're just doing a survey here. Chris!
Hey, what's up?
You're on Loveline with Blur.
Hey, hi, Adam.
Hey.
Blur.
Chris.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Yeah. I have a problem. I've just finished the semester, and in one of my classes I had a beautiful girl named Janet. And the whole quarter, the whole 9 weeks, we talked the whole period. Even if the teacher was talking, we'd be like talking back and forth, not even vocalizing, just like lip reading. And about 7 weeks into the relationship, I thought we were going pretty cool. I was ready to ask her to do it.
Wait, did you actually speak?
No, he's going to say she found out she was deaf.
No, yeah, that's it. No, I found out she had a boyfriend. And she wasn't the one who told me. It was a friend.
A boyfriend to whom she is committed and happy with, or what?
No.
So she wants to get out of that.
She doesn't even talk to him. I figured, 7 weeks into the relationship,
You know
she
what?
might want to mention.
There is nothing we can say here except for you to discuss it with her.
Okay.
Find out what the facts are.
Well, he never had any kind of relationship with
I
her.
understand
she was
that,
just
but
flirting.
she's flirting and she's leading him on it, and she's somebody who really has needs that are not getting met in a relationship and may well, jump ship. Problem is, he'd just be another rebound and not necessarily the best thing for her or him.
Dave, what do you think? Dave, you're a married guy. You seem like you probably have some sound advice for Chris. Should he leave it alone?
Maybe he should actually try talking to her before he starts.
Right.
I mean, is he just going to lip read, for the whole of their relationship? Are they just going to, sit in separate rooms and give semaphore signals to each other?
So wait a minute. You're saying he should actually have a conversation with someone he wants to go out with?
Radical though it sounds, maybe he should.
Wow, amazing.
They do stuff weird over there in England. We'll be back with Drew, me, and Blur after this. We're back. We got more Loveline. We've got Graham, Dave, and Damon from Blur here. We got the phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. We got the fax number, 310-854-4455. We have me, Adam Carolla. We have he, Dr. Drew. And before we get back to the phones, I wanted to ask Damon a question.
Yeah.
It's of a personal nature. We had Justine in here from Elastica some time back.
I thought that was coming up because you just played Elastica. So.
Oh, that was them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it was a lovely segue. Good work, Mike. Boy, he's really earning his $4 an hour. When we had her in, she mentioned that she was going out with you.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And
She is.
Is that the partner you have waiting for you back in England?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any dirt you want to dish on her?
Not really, no.
No? Okay. Because she's a very attractive gal. We're going back to the phones. Rob.
Hey, how's it going, Adam?
Good.
Rob, what's going on?
I have a question. I was thinking about donating bone marrow.
Right.
But I did acid about 4 years ago, and I was wondering if they tested for it and if it would have any effect on the person that I was donating it to.
There really are not any good tests for acid that are easily available, and certainly nothing for acid that's like stored in fat over years, which was only postulated to happen.
Okay.
I am not aware of that being a problem, but you'd have to talk to people that do the bone marrow transplants. You understand you have to go under anesthesia to do the donation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I hope you do it. I mean, people need it, so that's great.
You guys ever donate anything?
Not really.
Donated some blood.
Blood? And no marrow?
No.
No organs or anything, not a liver or lung, anything like that?
No. Can't really spare them, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess
If they could spare them, they do it.
Well, yeah, if you're going to play an instrument and stuff, you're going to need your lungs. JD.
Yeah, hello, Adam, Dr. Drew, Graham, Dave, Damon.
Wow.
Hello. Where's Alex?
Where's Alex?
Alex is scared of doing things like this. They're too personal.
Which, by the way, we have found to be true of a lot of celebrities and bands and whatnot that we deal with from England. That and the reasoning one guy told me was that in England you guys consider personal problems to be personal problems, and it's offensive to have people exposing their personal life all over the place, and then to put you in the position of commenting on it, it becomes intolerable.
I think I find it quite difficult.
So it's kind of a social difference. Plus, they're smarter over there.
That's true.
Here, we're just too stupid to know we're digging our own grave by talking about everything. But what about the whole royal family thing and all the tabloids and everything? I mean, how do you explain that? Because on one hand...
Because the personal life has to explode out into the public. They have it all tied up.
You guys agree with that? That everyone's pent up sexual energy goes right to Fergie? You guys ever had Fergie?
We had terrible voyeurs, definitely.
Right. So it's like you don't want to talk about it yourself per se, but you'd like to see what other people are doing.
Yeah.
JD?
Hi.
Hey.
This question is mainly towards Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
I donated blood, and they rejected my blood because I have actually hepatitis B, and I didn't know that prior to that.
Huh.
That's how I found out. And I'm, wondering now, what do I do to keep myself up and in shape and everything?
This is sort of directed to me.
Yeah.
Adam, you want to comment first?
Yeah.
What's hepatitis B? Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you about this this scourge on society we call hepatitis B. It's a slow-moving disease.
Oh, forget it.
It starts in the bloodstream and it attacks the organs. First, it starts with the pancreas. Then it moves down to the lower intestine and then up to the upper intestine. Then it'll jump down to the medium intestine for a while.
How about the liver?
It'll go right for the liver too.
Okay.
It'll go after that liver like it was a member of Crosby, Stills and Nash.
All right, JD, you ready?
Yeah.
You can stop the music now, thank you. How did you contract this?
I have no idea. That's the thing. I don't know if it's...
Where are you now?
I'm at home right now.
In what part of the country are you calling from?
Oh, okay. I was born in Taipei, Taiwan.
Okay, and you know that's endemic in China, right?
Yeah.
And so there's what's called vertical transmission of hepatitis B in China that you probably got it from your mother.
Really?
Is she still around?
Yeah, she told me she has it.
Well, there you go. You got it from your mother. You need to see a liver specialist, a hepatologist, to see what kind of activity the virus is manifesting, whether you have something called chronic active or whether you've partially cleared it, whatever is going on. There are now treatments for these kinds of viral infections, and you need to be seen. You need to get on a treatment protocol because it can lead to cirrhosis and liver failure.
I heard it's like 200. The chances of getting cirrhosis are like 200 times greater.
Oh, at least it's not as bad as hepatitis C, as I understand it. But it's still, you don't want the liver disease to progress. And since there are treatments out there, you might want to avail yourself of one.
And social drinking is not a good idea.
No drinking is not a good idea.
Really?
No drinking is a good idea. Excuse me.
No drinking is a good idea.
Nothing liver toxic, please.
Anything else?
No Tylenol.
No Tylenol.
But he can drop a little acid, can he?
No. No Tylenol, no alcohol, and see a liver specialist, okay?
Really?
Yeah, you'll need a liver biopsy, a lot of other stuff to see where you're at.
Should I just talk to a doctor about that beforehand to refer me to a
liver specialist, okay?
Is there any way I can get a hold of you? Like
me?
Yeah.
We can put it
Well,
on.
I'll give him the phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191.
Besides that.
Where are you calling from?
I'm from LA.
Yeah.
And
really,
you're Pasadena.
Yeah, I don't. I live kind of two lives. When I practice medicine, it's separate from radio. So I really know. Just get a liver specialist in your area. It'll be fine. I mean, anybody who's had training in hepatology will be able to.
I live two lives, too. I'm a high school honor roll student by day and a Hollywood hooker at night, Drew.
I can believe that.
Did you know that?
I had no problem accepting that, though.
All right. I want to ask the Blur guys a question here because they're so bloody English. I love the English. That's what I loved about my stripper girlfriend. She had that great, bullocks and all that great.
Where's she from again?
All that great stuff.
What?
You know she's from Hounslow. Let me ask you a question here. I want to get the terms, the English terms for a lot of stuff we talk about here on the air. So you guys all jump in and tell me. First, give me an English term for female masturbation. Because we've been looking for a good one here in the States and we can't come up with one.
Wanking.
Yeah.
Wanking?
Yeah.
But that's male, isn't it?
There's no use in that.
Wanking?
It's the same.
All right, so you guys got the same problem we have here in the
exactly
States,
the
which
same.
is we have the male masturbation thing, which is like jerking off or something, and for you guys it's wanking, but we don't have a good female one. You just said wanking for...
word for nymphomania.
Oh, well, that's a big word. You shouldn't mess with that one. All right, now what about this? What about penis?
Dick, cock.
Don't vibe, don't
Nope. This is boring. You guys,
Nope.
give me some good English stuff that we don't have here.
Pork sword.
Pork sword. All right,
Excellent.
good. Chalk one up for the Brits.
You're in charge of swear words.
All right, thank you. All right, vagina. Do you have a good one for vagina?
Fanny.
Fanny? Valley, did you say?
Fanny.
Fanny, all right, because that's your ass here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
You sure Fanny's not your ass there?
Nope.
Okay, so Fanny. So, like, if you're in England, you wouldn't want to say, I sat on a bee, it stung me in the fanny.
Minge.
Minge? All right.
Pedenda.
All right, let me go. Let me move on here. Gays. If you're gay, homosexual. Huh?
Oh, God.
Oh, no. These are really obscene.
Just give me one good one.
You start.
All right. The panel's been stumped.
These are kind of...
I'm moving on to lesbian.
Dyke.
Dyke?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got dykes here.
Oh.
I want something
Got
cool.
insults.
Hmm?
We don't really want insults, do
Yeah,
we?
yeah, we want insults.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should have said.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
Well, yeah, there isn't really any.
All right, blowjob.
Blowjob.
Yeah.
Blowjob.
Oral sex.
I thought this was a brilliant idea when we got started. All right. Oral sex. All right, one more. Intercourse, sex. Screwing.
I have to tell you, English people learn all their swear words off American movies.
Oh, is that what it is?
Completely. I don't think we know anything you don't, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
All right. You're the ones who've ruined our language.
But this is great radio.
I'm barking up the wrong tree.
That's
Andy.
That's the one.
Barking up the wrong tree?
That's one for sexual intercourse.
Andy, you're on Loveline with Blur.
Hey, how's it going, Blur?
Hello.
First of all, Damon, I want to thank you for letting me dance on stage with you during Park Life last night. I thought that was really cool of you.
Cheers.
Cool. Anyway, what's it called? I don't know. I'm kind of undecided whether I want to really explain the problem that I'm having with my girlfriend because I don't really want to embarrass her. So
Yeah, it's a little late for that, Andy. Go ahead. She's already humiliated.
Here's kind of weird, okay? Because I love my girlfriend a lot, but then she has this problem where she kind of physically abuses me.
Really? Give us an example.
Well,
and a phone number.
She'll just it's she'll play around and all that, right? But then she'll start, at first she was just scratching me and just hitting me here and there. But then just whenever we're out in public or whenever we're in private, she'll just start just wailing on me. And it's kind of getting more intense and at times it kind of scares me, to be honest. And I don't know, I don't really know what to make of it. Cause she's just
what do you mean you don't know? She's beating the crap out of you.
Yeah, basically. So, she's just saying that she's just doing it just to do it, just to play around. But then, I don't know. I've bled in certain instances.
What's she like in bed?
Oh, well, we haven't really been in bed.
Oh, because let me tell you, if she's kicking your ass at the mall, she's going to kill you when you get into bed. Because I know women that are nice when you're out at the market and stuff, and they still smack you around a little bit. So if you're getting smacked around just, walking out in the parking lot or something like that, she's going to beat the crap out of you when you get in bed.
Well, yeah, but I'm just wondering if she's trying to, tell me something or if I don't know.
Does she know you?
Yeah.
Maybe she thinks you're just trying to abduct her and rape her or something.
Huh?
Andy, what kind of retarded relationship are you having?
So I'm just saying, maybe I'm just a little blind to what she needs, and she's just trying to come across.
Stop making excuses and tell her what you will and will not tolerate.
You should learn judo.
If somebody's socking you till you bleed, don't accept that.
There's a limit to how far you should.
Just tell her you don't find it. You don't enjoy this. You don't find it acceptable.
Damon, Justine never socks you in the kidneys or anything when you guys are out walking down in the square or anything.
She shouts at me a bit.
Oh, she smacks you around a little bit?
No, she shouts at me.
Oh, she shouts. Yeah, verbal abuse is fine in a relationship, but getting the crap beat out of you like that doesn't sound safe. We're back. We got more Loveline. We have Blur here. We have Graham. We have Dave. And we have Damon. They're drinking beer. They're relaxing. Doing a little too much relaxing, guys. This next bank of calls, you're going to jump in. You're going to be all over them. Am I right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. You know what the problem is in England? They don't have American football. Let me tell you what you learn in American football. I played a little in high school, all Central Valley first team, by the way. Everybody puts their hands in at the beginning of the game, and they get this thing going. Drew only played 8-man football. We call it the gay man's way out here. But he played 8-man football because he went to this little high school. But Drew, you back me up. Everyone put their hand in at the beginning of the game, and the coach got up there, and he said, "They didn't think you could do it."
Yeah.
They called you guys pussies. They laughed at you guys. We're not going to get them away with that, are you? And everybody yells, hell no! And then everyone just gets whipped up into a big frenzy, and they just go, and guys actually are injuring each other before the kickoff, and they're smacking each other in the side of the head.
What are you saying?
I'm saying we need to get a hand in.
All right.
All right, that's right. Drew, get your hand in. All right.
All right.
All right.
no.
Now,
When do we say
On the
it?
count of three,
Okay.
kick ass. 1, 2, 3, kick,
Kick
ass.
ass. You hate us. You hate us.
That would not fly here in the States, I got to tell you.
Yeah, well, American football is another distortion of another fine English tradition.
Oh, you're thinking of rugby?
Yeah,
No.
they don't wear pads.
Yeah, they don't wear pads.
Crash helmets.
They don't need to hold hands at the beginning and start.
No, it's not about holding hands. It's a bonding thing.
Look, if you're going to tell me that American footballers aren't the campest human beings on this planet.
Wait a minute. What were you doing with that finger when you were doing that? Do you know what that means? Do you know what this means in the States? This is F.U.
Those tight lycra pants. And
Yes.
all, oh, come on.
Yes, and the
Come
sweaty
on.
black men and a lot of butt slapping.
Very camp.
Camp
camp.
is gay. Camp gay?
Oh, no, it's not quite gay. It's
What is
a different
camp?
thing.
It's appearance of gay.
Oh, it's the parents of gay people?
The parents.
Camp. No.
We'll be back in 10 with an explanation of camp. We're back. Drew has run out of the room. Drew is clutching his pager, and until he comes back, we're going to play a song from Blur called Stereotypes. Stereotypes by Blur off their CD, The Great Escape. We're here with Graham, Dave, and Damon.
Hello, viewers. Listeners.
Hello.
From Blur. And we're going to go back to the phones. Now, remember that whole hand-in thing, right, guys? Ready to go?
Kick ass. I'm pumped.
All right, here we go. Simone.
Hi.
Hi!
All right, relax.
Come on, tell us what's the matter with you.
That's more like it.
Hi. Okay. First off, I want to say to Blur, I love your music so much, and I think you're much better than Green Day.
Hey.
What a compliment.
And I love Graham, but anyways.
What?
She
loves you.
God, is that your problem?
Shucks. Yeah. Oh.
But okay, I have 3 questions for you. Okay, how old were you like when you started like playing?
What, with ourselves? Oh.
No, how old were you when they started playing? When they met?
Like when they like had their first band, or when they learned to play instruments or whatever.
14.
12-ish.
It was 11 or 12.
Which is that, first band or first played an instrument?
Played an instrument.
Played instrument, yeah.
14 first band.
14. What was the name of the band?
Real Lives.
That's not that bad for 14.
And before it was called Taj 50.
Tart 50?
Taj.
Oh, Taj. What's Taj mean?
Taj. Toja. It's another word for willy.
Oh, it is?
Penis.
See, I knew these would come out if we could. They just have to be worked organically into a conversation. That's what it is. All right, what's your next question, Simone?
Okay. And when are they coming back to LA?
Well, we're still here.
Here we are.
How long are you gonna stay?
It's going to be like another 15 minutes, then I'm throwing them all out.
We're here for another 12 hours, and then we're going to Denver.
And then you're going
to be back later.
And you're going to New York to do Conan O'Brien.
Mm.
Yeah. You watch the show?
No.
Good. Don't say that when you're on there. All right, Simone.
Uh-huh.
We're done with you and your questions.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Irene.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Blur, Adam, and Dr. Drew?
We're all good.
That's good. My question is for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
I know it's going to make Adam laugh, but anyway, I had started taking Depo-Provera back. No, not that part. Anyway. Okay, I had started taking it, and I stopped taking it back in November. I haven't had sex since October. But lately, I don't know if it's the chemicals that are reacting because I haven't taken it again. Let me see. I get like air bubbles coming out of my vagina.
What? Seriously?
It's like air bubbles, yeah. And I don't know if it's like the chemicals that are wearing off because I can still smell it in my urine sometimes, the medicine.
Can you smell Depo-Provera in your urine?
I don't know. My doctor said that it was going to smell like medicine-y.
Right. Let me tell you. Let me explain to the boys from Blur about the Depo-Provera. If I screwed that up, I don't know. We have a huge problem in this country with kids. We don't want them. We got too many of them. We got kids having kids,
Correct.
and then they go out and they like rape, and then have some other kids, and then they get loaded, and then they rape and have more kids. So we give people like Irene shots.
The pill.
Shots.
Yeah, but this is a shot. This is like
every 3 months.
This is like the pill in your arm, because we can't trust these people to take a pill every night. We just give them the shot, and then every 3 months they get a booster shot, and that way they can't have kids. And then if they do have a kid, we insert a little chip under the right ear so we can track them.
Irene, when was your last shot?
It was 3 months before November. November I was due for another one, and I never went for
It
it.
really should be out by now.
That's the thing, and I haven't even gotten, how your periods stop, and then they
But
like.
it's very common for them not to start again for several months.
Correct, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's like, because that's what I'm telling you, that my urine still smells medicine-y. So
It's not that. I have a hard time believing that it could anything.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's not like big bubbles or anything. It's just like sometimes I just feel like a little
I think you're just looking for things, but
weird.
And let me tell you something about urine
right.
here for just
Please,
a second.
just
I know the
enlighten us.
boys will
Doesn't go well with drinking beer.
back me up on this one. Nothing wrong with urine smelling medicine-y.
Or having bubbles in for that.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like it smells like lilacs.
No, but
otherwise, I mean, it stinks. I'd rather my urine smell like medicine, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I just noticed that every time I got the shots, it smelled stronger.
To have normal smelling.
Yeah, like that. See, and maybe is it maybe then that I just haven't had sex in a while or something? Because I remember going to the gynecologist, and she said that if there was air, if it hurt, sometimes there was air, like in there or something. Maybe now that I'm not having sex, maybe it's like the air's coming out.
I think that it may have something to do with the fact that your hormonal cycles are kind of screwed up from the Depo-Provera, but it's normal for you not to establish a period for a few months. I would not worry about it.
All right. Well, I'm good with it. You guys okay?
We concur.
You want to get a hand in? No. Okay. Shanti.
Hi, Adam. Hi, Drew. Hi, Blur.
Hey.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I'm 16, and I'm going out with this guy, but I'm sleeping with his brother.
Ooh.
How old is his brother?
How old are these guys?
The guy I'm sleeping with, or the guy I'm going with?
Both of them.
The guy I'm going with is 16. The guy I'm sleeping with is 17.
So you're going with one guy, but sleeping with his brother.
Yeah.
So you're not sleeping with the first one?
No.
Oh, that's a double whammy. I mean, isn't it? Could you imagine? Because not only is she having sex with someone else, but you're not getting any sex.
I know. When he finds out,
she's almost not
how
even
annoyed
cheating
is he
on
gonna
you.
be?
It's going to be horrible. Why are you doing this?
Because he's not ready. My boyfriend's not ready, but his brother's willing to do it with no commitment.
His brother sounds like a hell of a guy coming in and bailing you two out that way. A young couple in need. He'll lend his penis to the cause. What a guy.
You got to admire his balls.
Now, what do you mean? Is he saying he's not ready?
Yeah.
You are trying to have sex with this 16-year-old boy.
Yes.
He is saying, I'm not ready to have this sex.
Mm-hmm.
And his brother is stepping in and saying, oh, wait a minute, don't pull your pants up, hold on now.
Yeah, sort of.
Are you planning on telling him?
Not soon.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Oh, all right, what do you guys want to do? What do you think?
I'd rape him.
You would rape the 16-year-old who's not ready for sex?
Yeah,
What the hell kind of sound advice is that? You wouldn't rape him.
No.
You didn't mean you personally, you meant if you were Shanti.
I don't know what I'd do.
Would you tell?
I'd move to another state.
Would you tell, though? Would you tell the brothers?
Yeah.
You would?
I'd let them have a good fight over me.
They're going to kill each other, aren't they?
Probably.
Does the older brother plan on telling the younger brother?
No, he won't.
No, he won't. And you're not going to say anything?
Not for a while.
You're playing.
So you obviously could give a rat's ass about the 16-year-old.
Well, no, it's just that I need it, you know? I mean,
Oh, forget it. No, it's gone.
No way.
No.
Well, what do you mean?
She's laughing. If
She's
somebody,
laughing?
Somebody were really in a
Boring.
hey,
It's
Sean,
boring.
Shanti, somebody were really in a situation like this would be very disturbing. You are messing with familial relationships. It is devastating to people if this were to come to the surface. Somebody involved in that kind of thing wouldn't be joking about it. This is serious stuff.
All right.
It's not I need it. You're 16 yourself. It's not funny. This
Yeah.
is not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. You shouldn't be kidding around with that stuff. Stephanie,
Hi.
you're on Loveline.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guy.
Okay, my problem is for anyone that will listen, okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. My ex-boyfriend is going around and telling everybody that he can get to listen stuff that we did in private, okay? And it wouldn't be so bad if he didn't just have to tell them this one incident, okay? And it is, one night we were on the phone, and we were, like, talking, you know how you get, you know, phone sex kind of, anyways.
No, I don't, but... Oh, yeah.
Why are you telling everybody if
Actually,
that's a problem with
I
him
paid
telling
for it
you?
once. Yeah, that's a good question.
But listen, you guys got to listen. Okay, and he said he told me to masturbate. And I said, oh, I'm not going to do that. But he thought, well, I am. So I said, okay, I will. And then I just made the noises like I was, but I didn't. And so now everyone thinks I masturbate. And I don't.
What noises were those?
Just like moans and stuff.
I know, but give us just a little fake thing. Come on. The boys they're getting surly over here. They've had a couple of beers. They've been on the road for a long time.
Just like, you know, just like like that.
Playing the farm.
Just playing the farm.
Strumming the farm.
Yeah.
Strumming the farm. Strumming the farm. All right, let's hear some of the animals on the farm, Stephanie. Come on. Let me hear Mr. Goat.
It's just like, you know, like
she's
a...
embarrassed of having phone sex.
Come on. Just give us a little, because we all know you're faking, so that's fine.
Okay, like that.
Yeah?
That's it. It's just noises like that.
Come on, just string a couple together.
Just like that. That's it. I'm not gonna do it anymore. But anyway, so what do I do to
All right, give me three consecutive three consecutive uhs, and we'll answer your question.
No, just help.
Come on, three.
No, we can all do one each, and that'll be
You
free
guys,
for
you do one
Okay.
first.
All right, you ready, guys?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, will you help me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do I do to get people to stop thinking that I masturbate?
Kill him.
Well,
God, there's nothing wrong with it, is there? Just tell them that they're squared dorks if they don't wank all the time, constantly.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. I don't want people like that. That's my reputation.
Yeah, but here's the deal.
Everyone wanks.
If you bring it up, it's going to keep it out there, and it's going to keep people talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you just say nothing and just move on, they will move on to the next victim, whoever they are. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll get tired of talking about you and your little groans and your little masturbatory habits very quickly, and they'll move on to the next person they're going to persecute.
We, however, will carry on talking about it for ages.
We will?
We will.
Yeah. Well,
How old is she again?
She's 17. I mean, it's tough. You're at school and everything.
Yeah, and people are talking, and plus, like, he doesn't even go to my school, but he's, like, finding people, anyone he knows from my school that even knows my name.
I remember having people laugh at me because I hadn't had a wank.
How old when you had your first wank?
God, 7.
Wait a minute, Graham. You were 7 when you masturbated for the first time?
You never told me that, Graham.
No, I wasn't 7. I was about 19, all right.
19?
No, I wasn't. No, it's probably about 12. About the same time as I started playing the guitar.
You've given out 8 numbers now. Now we're all confused.
It was the same time as I started playing the guitar, about 12.
About 12?
13 or something.
You better hope you never put on the stand. They're going to throw you right out of court. All right, that was it. Let me ask Dave. Dave, when's the first time you wanked off?
I don't remember. I don't ever remember not.
Okay, so you're saying in your mother's womb, you're fiddling with your junk.
Furiously.
So when they did the ultrasound, everyone was shocked and repulsed.
They said it's a boy, and what a boy.
Damon?
Well, my mate showed me what to do first.
Your mate, like your buddy?
Yeah, my buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because, that sounds a little fishy here,
Well, no, everyone does that, doesn't
Your male buddy?
Yeah.
Showed you what to do?
Yeah.
But he didn't help you out or anything, did he?
Well, he showed me what to do, and then I just got on with it myself.
Wow, this guy's a buddy.
Yeah, he's a good mate.
Yeah, how old were you?
I think he was 12 and I was 11.
Really? I didn't start till I was like 16. Drew?
But you played American football, so you're obviously backward.
Yeah, I like got spiked in the nuts or something, and I think it slowed down the whole mess. Drew, what call do you want to take? I'm going to get you back involved with this show. How old were you when you first masturbated, Drew?
Let's see here. This one.
All right. Mike.
Hey.
You're on Loveline.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
I've been waiting so long.
I'm going to prove you're on Loveline, guys.
Didn't you have someone who fell asleep?
Okay, I believe you.
That was
me.
That was Drew about 5 minutes ago. Mike, you got a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I was at school today, right?
Yeah.
All right. Don't do that to me. Huh? Hello?
What, is your dog licking you?
No. Okay. Anyway, okay. I was after school, and I was waiting for her. And she got out of class, and
wait, Mike, you may have started this story in the middle. You waiting for a girl to get out of class?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, anyway.
Right.
She gets out of class, right? And
Yeah.
everybody keeps on.
Are you worried that someone might be listening to you? Making this call?
Huh?
Mike?
Are you worried that somebody might be listening to you making this call because you're talking very quietly?
Well, because my little brother and sister are sleeping.
Oh, I see. Don't you know this about Rebecca?
All right, anyway.
Everyone on the radio is listening to you.
Okay, go ahead.
The whole world's listening to me?
No.
Almost.
Mike, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so, everybody's like, go ahead, kiss her. Like, slip the tongue. All right. And so, Candace, her older sister, my girlfriend's older sister, she's like, she walks up to me and she goes, hey, Grandma. Calling on Loveline?
That's what we call busted in the States. Mike.
Yeah, I know I'm busted, huh?
Let me talk to your grandma. I'm going to straighten this whole mess out.
Grandma. This guy wants to talk to you on the phone. He does, I'm serious. Here she comes.
Okay.
What's going on?
His grandma's calling.
Hello.
Hello. You're on Loveline. Are you aware that your grandson listens to this show at this hour?
No, I'll be sure to tell his mother.
No. Come on, we need every listener. Now, Mike was calling because his girlfriend and he were having some problems.
Oh.
And he just wanted to know how to straighten those problems out.
Oh.
You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Well, I think he's too young to worry about something like that.
Well,
it was that his girlfriend's sister was going to try to beat him up.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, that's what the gist of his story was. Really, he sounds like a nice kid, and
yeah,
he was just getting into telling the facts.
Oh, well, he's got to go to sleep now.
He was saying how much he loved his granny right before you snatched the phone from him.
Oh, yeah. Good night.
Wait, let me ask you a quick question.
What's that?
How old are you?
I'm up there.
You big Blur fan?
Huh? Oh, a big what?
Blur fan?
No. I'm are you talking about a group?
Yes.
No. Led Zeppelin's more my style.
Hey. Loveline's back with Graham, Dave, and Damon from the group Blur. The phone number is 1-800-LOVE-191. I'm Adam Carolla. We have the distracted Doc Drew, who's been getting paged all night just to prove he's a real doctor. You sell those drugs that go okay?
No, I've got some sick people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
People are dying, and
I have been distracted, yeah.
I'm making fun of it.
Yeah.
All right, and you can reach us via the fax at 310-854-4455. Faxes like...
Some really interesting faxes tonight. Here's one for you. Dear Adam and Drew, I grew up in a foreign country where sexual abuse is not really a big issue. When I was about 14, I was molested by a family member. This happened in an Asian country where I haven't heard of the word sexual abuse. When we moved here to the U.S. about 4 years ago, I was about 20, then I realized that it's not, quote, fair to be molested. Since then, it bothers me every time I see this person because it reminds me of the past. I still live with him, and we are not talking to each other for the last 3 years. I feel guilty. I guess part of it is my fault. I'm confused. Sexually, I'm confused. Do you think this is the consequence of the abuse?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did he say what country?
It's some Asian country. It doesn't say which one. But it's interesting how he's alleging here that it's something that would kind of go on. It was sort of accepted. I just wonder if people aren't just aware of it there, and when it does go on, but it's not identified, he doesn't know to bring it to the front and say, look, something bad is happening to me.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's like in a lot of countries, it's okay to smack your wife around and to have more than one wife, and there's all kinds of sort of rituals that we would not tolerate in this country. Although we shoot everyone, so we have our own have our own Achilles heel. Yeah, but for Christ's sake, we don't have sex with our own kids. We just we'd shoot our own kids, but we wouldn't have sex with them. So this is. I think this is his problem.
Of course it's his problem. And it is a highly traumatizing experience no matter what culture somebody lives in when they go through this sort of thing. And he should try to get some help and treatment for that. It's something you don't just get over magically. It's going to be very, very troubling to him for a long time.
Beth.
Hi.
Hey, you're on Loveline.
How you doing?
Good.
I want to know about, I want to talk to the doctor.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. I want to know about glycolic acid pills.
Wow.
Are they a good thing?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they're fine. They're just for wrinkles and skin blotches and things.
Well, I know they're really popular right now.
Right.
And I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any problem with those.
No?
But make sure you go to somebody who knows what they're doing with them. There are not a lot of doctors that are really well trained in that.
See, you guys don't know about this because you don't have sun in England,
Right.
but here in California,
Well,
especially,
it's only rained since I've been here.
That's true. But that's a real rarity around here. Here, everyone lies out in the sun all day, and then when women, especially when they're like 28, they look like Marge Schott.
They don't know who that is.
I know you don't know Marge. She's like a 65-year-old owner of the Cincinnati Reds, and they look like prunes by the time they're like 30.
And you
essentially.
get skin cancers of various types. I mean, it's
right. So you rub this stuff on. It's like acid.
Right. It sort of breaks off the superficial layer of skin.
So what it is like, let's say you have a wrinkle and it's 32nd of an inch deep.
Right. You're gonna be thinking like a carpenter now, right?
All right. Yeah, I'm thinking like
All
a
right.
carpenter.
All right.
But this is interesting. You don't get rid of the wrinkle. You lower the skin. It's like if you wanted to get rid of the Grand Canyon, you just do away with Arizona and do away with Utah or whatever and bring it all the way down to that level.
I'm not sure that's actually the way it works.
That's the
but
way it works.
You can think of it that way.
Of course it does. You're peeling your face off.
Yeah, but it comes
to
back.
lower yourself
It comes back.
to the bottom.
It comes
of-
back.
Yeah, but I think I'm making sense here. You guys think I'm making sense? You want to get a hand in?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
you
me neither.
completely lost me.
Brian.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Brian, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you guys are talking about.
Thank you.
Hey, Blur, you guys are pretty hot, man.
Thank you.
Yes.
Even your girlfriend's pretty hot, man.
Thank you.
I have a problem, guys.
Yeah.
Lately, I have been having sex with my girlfriend and been suffering from premature ejaculation. And
hey, you guys are great. I love you guys. Blur's cool. I got premature ejaculation.
I was wondering if it was from smoking too much pot.
No.
No.
No?
Delay ejaculation more than premature.
Yeah, it would.
I suspect.
I think
Damon,
it's
you
better-
know,
I think
right?
It's very good for sex. Pot.
Pot is good for sex?
Yeah, it's great.
Well, how's it help?
How does it help?
Heightens your senses.
Yeah.
Relaxes.
It's kind of like an aphrodisiac, huh?
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it is for a while until they fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like face first in a bag of Cheetos.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you seriously. Let me tell you something about getting girls loaded, guys. And I know we're going to get all kinds of hate mail here, but a lot of guys say they want to get in some girls' pants, so they're going to give her a few beers, a few drinks. They're going to get her drunk, or they're going to get her high, and they're going to work their way into the pants, because that's the way guys operate. Guys look at any tool
I
that
think
they
women
can.
work like that as well.
They worry about it?
I think women work in that same way.
Yeah, well, you guys are in a band. Of course, people are trying to get you high and get in your pants, but when you're a lonely radio host, no one cares. All I'm saying is this. It can backfire on you because you can get them too loaded or too high or too whatever, and the room starts spinning, and they vomit on you.
Yeah.
And then you get nothing.
And in this state, if you have somebody who's even slightly intoxicated, they could be considered not able to render consent.
Right, it can be
And
rape.
It can be rape, that's right.
I mean, you guys have had enough beer at this point.
I'm talking from California.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if the guys from Blur, if let's just say...
You're getting ideas, Adam.
I'm just saying, let's just say, hypothetically...
You want to go to Newcastle, mate?
Dave and I hit it off. What?
You want to go to Newcastle
Why,
or
is it-
Glasgow?
Is there a lot of that going on? A lot of people getting loaded and having
a lot
sex?
of drinking and
Could I ask
sex.
Blur a question?
Yeah.
Well, the poor guy had a problem, and you've gone.
Oh,
off on
yeah,
your
yeah, I'm
tangent,
sorry.
you've
Go
gone off on
ahead.
A little preach there.
No, this is just kind of off the wall question. I just wanted
Okay.
to know, like, what was pot like down in where you guys are from?
What the pot's like?
Is it? Have you tried any pot from out here?
Yeah, it's good here.
Is it any better or
It's probably a bit more organic.
really?
Yeah, because you don't have any sun there. You can't grow any pot. You need, rainforest to
We
grow
do
pot.
have sun.
You do?
We do have
But it's
sun.
not the same sun, is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, Brian, you got premature E?
Yeah.
Concentrate on Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yes.
The war?
Yes.
That's right.
How premature are you talking about?
Days?
Not, well, I guess, I don't know, 2-3 minutes.
Oh, that's a lifetime.
What?
That's an eternity. All right, we're going to play another cut off of this fantastic Great Escape CD by Blur. We're going to play Charmless Man. That was the lovely and jovial Blur on the fantastic show called Loveline. That was Charmless Man. I like that song. It's getting a lot of airplay around the country.
I think it's starting.
Well,
picking up.
That was
Picking up.
That was at least once it was played in this country. Joe.
How's it going? Hey, Drew, Adam.
Joe.
Hey.
Yeah, I got two questions, one for Blur, one for Drew.
Yeah, fine.
The first one is, Blur, do you really hate Oasis, and would you consider writing a song called Bring Me the Head of Liam?
What? Bring the what?
Bring me
Bring Me the Head of Liam.
No, he's a lovely boy.
Yeah, but you guys had a little feud going on with Oasis?
A little one.
But it's over now?
But we all decided to do it. We sat around a table and said, how can we sell lots of records?
Oh, so
start a feud.
This is a big no, that's BS.
It's true.
No.
It's true.
No, I don't believe it. You guys hate that band.
We don't at all.
And I talked to them on the phone tonight.
We've got the same management.
And they said they hated you guys.
Well,
They
it's
said you
all
guys
part
were-
of it. It's all part of it.
You guys were worse than the Bugaloos, they say.
Bugaloos?
They couldn't stand you guys. So you got anything to say? You got anything to say to that? All right. What's your question for Drew? I was just trying to get these guys to
Acid
stand her
was
up.
legal in the 60s? I wonder if that was true.
Lots of synthetic drugs are legal before the government catches up with their structure and makes them illegal. It takes time for that. Like ecstasy was legal for a while.
Right. If something's good,
in fact, everything was legal before the 1930s, before the Narcotic Acts and
Coca-Cola was once
had cocaine in it.
cocaine.
Absolutely.
right. Eventually, if people are enjoying something too much, Uncle Sam will get in and just cut it off at the knees. God bless the United States. All right, Graham, Dave, and Damon from Blur, we want to thank you for coming in. I want to
Thank you.
I want to
thank you.
You want to
Thanks,
get
Adam.
I want to.
And Dr. Drew.
Gentlemen.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Doctor.
guys. Name of the album, The Great Escape. I urge everyone within the sound of my voice to go out and buy 2 of them, and we'll be back
Cheers.
after this. We're back. Blur has left the building. There's nobody here but Drew. Dr. Drew, that is.
Drew?
I can call him Drew, but you guys know him as Dr. Drew, and I am Adam Carolla. And the phone number is 1-800-LOVE-191, 1-800-568-3191. Fax is coming our way, 310-854-4455. Fax is like this, something we were talking about last night. You know, I was kidding about this, but... And you make fun of me, Drew,
Me?
You laugh at my harebrained scheme.
Don't you want people to laugh at them?
Oh, yeah. All right, I guess it's one of those shows. But all I'm saying is some of this stuff could work.
Yeah.
We got a fax from a couple of single mothers in San Diego. We would like to be the first to order the inflatable pop. Now, this was an idea I came up with last night.
You've said Dr. Seuss book, Hop on Pop.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same, almost the same thing, except for this one's just filled with helium.
Uh-huh.
Or actually just oxygen would work. And what it is we get a lot of calls from single mothers. And they don't want to go back with the dad because the dad's abusive, he's a drunkard, he's an a-hole.
Right.
But they want a father figure in the home.
Literally. Just a figure.
Just a
That's
father.
it.
No, that's what it is. It's a father figure.
Yeah, I understand.
So, now here's some questions. Is the Barca Lounger included? Because I said we would just have a guy with a six-pack on his lap, reclined in a Barca Lounger, and a TV remote in the other hand. Does he need batteries? Well, I guess if he wants to help Mom out. Oh, there's a whole different angle we could work there. How much? I haven't worked that out. I have to talk to my people in Taiwan. Do you accept Visa or MasterCard? I suppose so. Can we get express delivery? Absolutely. Also, please let us know if you come up with an inflatable husband. Hard Up Women from San Diego. The mommies calling from San Diego. Lynn.
How you guys doing?
Good.
That's good. Well, basically, my problem consists of it's job-related.
Yeah.
I'm an erotic dancer.
You're an erotic dancer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Been dancing about a year.
Mm-hmm.
and-
Non-stop?
I take a lot of vacations. It's kind of, one of those jobs. Kind of have to take a break.
You're sharp as a
That's
tack,
what we call
aren't you, baby?
Concrete thinking. Is what it's called.
Now, are you topless? or
Totally nude.
Totally nude?
Yep.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Go ahead.
No, not really. But basically, it's just hard on a relationship.
Right.
So I can't really get along with my boyfriend, and then it's either that, and if we break up, I can't find anyone to date because I'm basically the girl next door, so I really don't take my job home with me. So it's kind of hard to find guys to date.
You're
the scary ones. The guys won't accept it. So
right. All right. So your dilemma here? How did you meet this guy?
basically through friends.
Right.
Yeah.
So your dilemma is how do you meet yourself a nice guy
Right.
in a strip joint?
You don't.
With some guy in the background going, yeah, gentlemen, give it up for Lynn. Lynn's coming out, show you appreciate it. Actually, they all sound like Tom Likas. I don't know if anyone knows who that is, but we share the studio with him. He's in weekday afternoons. Yeah, ladies, oh, she's something else. Yeah, $20 gets you a lap dance. I've been to 1,000 of these places, 1,000 across this country of ours. I've been to ones in Canada.
I heard those are bad.
Are you proud of this?
Well, I'm trying to illustrate a point here, which is the same dude in every one of these. Like there's some kind of bad strip club DJ school that goes on. Ah! Yeah. You want to know what to do?
Yeah, well, basically, I mean, the guy is dating right now. We've been together for kind of a while.
He wants you to leave your job. Is that basically it?
He doesn't really ask, but he doesn't
Right.
like it.
And it's rough because you are making, what, couple $100 a night?
Yeah.
On a good night?
Yeah.
And here's the stripper hours because I dated a stripper. You work from 10 at night till 2 in the morning.
I work from 8 till 2.
All right, 8 to 2. You know, I don't keep up. I don't keep all the hours at all the clubs, but
So it's pretty long.
you work. All right. Would you relax? I'm making a point over here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Put your pasties on while I'm talking. Now, listen. You work 6 hours, which is most people work 8 hours. Most people sit in traffic, and most people don't have a job where guys hurl money at them. You know what I mean? You have a job where every 2 weeks, if you're lucky, you get paid and Uncle Sam takes half of it. This is a job where people take wadded up balls of cash and throw it at you. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great if you could just go into your work, like where producer Ann could just walk in here right now and go, hey, that last call, that was pretty funny. Here's a 10 spot. Or like one of your old patients could go, thanks for the rectal exam, doc, and just wad up a handful of singles and throw it at you, or better yet, stuff it in your shorts. But, Lynn, you have this job, and you're making a couple $100 every night, and it's tax-free. and you can do whatever you want. You can sleep in all morning, right?
Yep.
You can go to the beach or do whatever all day, and you got the life of Riley. Plus, you got guys screaming for you every night, and you like that.
But
No,
she's
she likes it.
No,
Well, no, it's it has its good and bad.
Right. The good part is they're screaming at you and throwing money at you.
Well,
Yeah,
the bad part is you have to leave at the end of the night.
But you know, have we ever addressed really why women tend to do that kind of job?
I know, but just let me finish my little diatribe here.
And it is a diatribe.
Thank you. So this guy says to her, "Honey, I want you to stop this. I want you to get a regular job." So she becomes a receptionist at some crappy company, and she's bringing home $243.52 after taxes, what she would have made in one night at this place. And she's getting up every morning, and she's sitting in traffic. And how can you make that switch? How can you give all that up?
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, people can. I mean, that's the fact. And if she's unhappy doing what she's doing, she will make a change. Particularly if a relationship is that important.
What kind of relationship did you have with your dad?
Oh, I'm daddy's little girl.
Well,
Yeah, but don't you think that this pisses him off a little bit?
Well, he doesn't know.
Don't you think if he found out,
Yeah.
you might not be daddy's little girl anymore?
Huh?
Don't you think he'd be pissed if he found out?
Yeah.
Don't you feel that you owe it to him a little bit? I mean, God, far be it from me to sound responsible, but I mean, you
I
have...
don't plan on doing it the rest of my life. So 2 years out of my life where he doesn't have to worry about me until I can tell him later in life seems all right.
I'd hold off on the tell him later part, too, by the way.
Wow.
Well, I met one of my girl I lived with for 2 years at a strip club. And then as soon as we started going out, I told her she had to quit. Because that's how men are.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we wonderful, Lynn?
Yeah, you guys are.
Lynn, you're going to have to meet a guy that is just so damn together that he doesn't care, but you ain't going to find that guy.
Right. Well, if I do, I don't know if I'd want him after that anyway, because if he doesn't care, that kind of makes me wonder, too.
All right, Lynn, here's what I'm...
So it's kind of...
Lynn, listen. Listen to the truth. Save your money. Work your job. Save your money. Work your job. And then stay away from guys for a while. Just lay off. Just go to work and save your money. Then when it's time to quit. Take off all that makeup. Throw that, go stash that sequence thong back you've been wearing. Find a guy. Don't tell him anything about it. And start your new life.
Okay.
Am I right?
Plan.
All right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, she was just saying thanks.
Women do that usually. I mean, we were she wasn't really open to talking about this, I could tell, but most women that engage in that kind of activity were abused in some fashion, and it's just a way of mastering a situation that was unpleasant to them as a child. They are masters of these environments, right? They are in control of men and these things that were so terrifying to them when they were younger.
Yeah,
that's what's appealing about it.
There's
to them.
65 guys screaming for them,
Right.
which is definitely got to be an emotional high.
But it's not a healthy thing. It is not.
No, because those 65 guys all drive the same truck. They smell of beer. They have bad facial hair.
Not to say that the guys would be somebody that she would relate to necessarily, but just the fact that that's sort of an acting out of an internal problem that doesn't get her anywhere except into relationship problems.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to prove my point by taking my pants off during the break. We're back. Thank you. Thank you and mahalo. Bo.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
You're on Loveline. Last call of the night. Make it a good one.
Can I speak to Dr. Drew?
Yes, sir. What's up?
About 2 months ago, I had got my scrotum and penis pierced.
Right.
And I have a chain linking to them. And
Between wait, a chain linking them together?
I have a chain going from the penis to the scrotum.
What kind of? Where are these? Are they rings or something?
It's like a silver hoop.
And what are there names for these different?
It's like a chain going from there to there.
No, but I mean the hoops. Do they have a name? The position they're in?
They're like I don't know what they did, but they pierced it.
Yeah.
And when I got him pierced, it was like a natural orgasm.
Oh, he's full of crap. You had an orgasm when some guy...
No, I didn't have an orgasm. It felt like an orgasm, but I didn't.
He got a high from it. All right.
But when I have sex with my girlfriend, it's really like a good orgasm, but it hurts her.
You keep the chain on.
Chain and the earrings.
Lovely. You don't wear a condom.
Yeah, I wear a condom, but it's still
you have to have like a specially modified condom, don't you?
Rip apart.
No, you don't have to have a special modified condom.
Oh my.
So with the earrings.
Can you take the chain off?
No, I keep the chain on.
Can you turn your radio down?
I turned it down.
You can't take the chain off. It's not possible.
I could take it off, but I didn't.
Look, if it's hurting your girlfriend, why don't you take it off?
Well, what's really hurting her is the earrings.
The earrings are hurting her.
Well, all right. Well, these are things to consider before having these procedures done.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole piercing thing. I'm sorry. I mean, I've sort of become de facto an expert because people are always calling in with questions about them, and I've heard an awful lot about it.
Bo, I would suggest finding a position.
Yeah, or maybe get rid of the piercings.
Or get rid of the piercings. Or just find yourself a girlfriend who is tough enough to handle you.
The silliest thing about those piercings, the genitals, people claim that they enhance sexual activity and stuff. Sexual experience. I don't get it. I don't see it.
I'm essentially smacking my girlfriend with a balled up coat hanger every time we have sex, and it's enhancing the sexual experience. Oh, for Christ's sake. I'd like to thank the beautiful Anne for producing this godforsaken show. I'd like to thank the petite yet sexy Lori for helping out on the phones. I would like to thank the long, lean, buxom, and breasty Sherry for handling the phones. Did I thank Mike already? Now, screw you, Mike. I'd like to thank Dr. Drew for tolerating me. I'd like to thank you for listening. I'm Adam Carolla. This is Loveline, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
So that's it then.
The opinions expressed on Loveline by Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew, or anyone are not necessarily ours. Be happy. Be happy. Happy, happy, happy. Loveline's producer is Ann Wilkins. Thank you.